Hello everyone, I'm Pastor Steve.
And I'm Pastor Bev.
This week we'd like to offer an explanation of Lent and why Christians practice during the season of Lent. Lent is a time of renewal as we remember Jesus striving in the wilderness for 40 days, 40 nights, being tempted by the devil, and ultimately winning our salvation on the cross. It's an important season for us to prepare our hearts and minds for the resurrection of Jesus during the season of Easter.
I love the season of Lent, actually, especially the Wednesday evening Lenten services. Ever since I was a little kid, and so many churches have those Wednesday night services, I have enjoyed those services so much, starting with those hot meals, like homemade soup or whatever it happens to be, and those beautiful meditative worship services that happen on Wednesday nights with friends and neighbors. It's cold outside, but it's warm in the church. It really speaks to me. So this year at Living Lord, our Lenten theme is 40 Days with Jesus. Every Wednesday evening during the worship service, we will be experiencing the first-hand account of someone who had direct experience with Jesus during his ministry. For instance, Nicodemus or Simon Peter. We will hear their thoughts and experience their feelings as Jesus journeys alongside us in these 40 days of Lent.
The style of our worship for Wednesday evening will be contemplative. We'll be guided by the Holden Evening Prayer Liturgy. And if you've not yet experienced Holden Evening Prayer, it's a beautiful, simple, and meditative worship liturgy used by congregations, camps, retreat centers, and others around the world. Sometimes simplifying worship allows us the space we need to worship deeply, and this is part of our intention with Holden Evening Prayer.
So let's talk about our worship schedule. The season of Lent here at Living Lord begins with Ash Wednesday on February 22nd. We offer two services on Ash Wednesday, one at noon and one at 7 p.m., and we provide childcare at the 7 p.m. worship service.
And don't forget about our amazing men's fish fry on Ash Wednesday that begins at 6 o'clock before our worship.
Absolutely, you do not want to miss that. Then every week from February 22nd through March 29th, we serve a hot meal at 6 p.m. provided by one of our small groups. You can come and enjoy the food and fellowship anytime between 6 and 7 and then worship at 7 o'clock.
And throughout this season of Lent, we'll be collecting donations for First Step Back Home Ministry in Wentzville as we seek to love and serve our neighbors in need in our community. All of these will be posted on our website and in our newsletter. And if you have any questions or would simply like more information, please contact us. We'd be happy to connect with you.
Absolutely. In fact, now that you mention it, Lent is a perfect time to connect or reconnect. Reconnect with God, reconnect with the church, connect more with family, even connect more deeply with ourselves.
So God's blessings to you during this season of Lent as we prepare our journey to the cross of Jesus to celebrate Jesus' Passover from death into life. God's peace be with you, and see you in worship.